you want to put your glue following that line. And don't worry if you get glue inside the shape, but ideally you don't want to get any glue outside. So go around. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but you can use a fabric glue or an all-purpose glue. I'm using Tiger Grip, which I quite like because the nozzle makes it relatively easy to get a good line out for the glue. Okay, and once you've got your outline there, you want to get about a 10cm piece of this cotton rope, which is going to be the loop that you're going to hang it from. So lie that down about there. And then if you want to add a bell or something, now's the time to do that as well. So if you put a bit of string through the bell and also put that onto the glue. Now you can add a little bit of extra glue onto the top of that bit. And then get your plain piece of fabric and you want to press that down and stick it over the top. And you want to go right around and make sure the glue sticks all around the shape. And once you've stuck that down, you don't want to do the next step until it's completely dry. So you'll put it aside and leave it for probably, it depends on the glue that you're using, but probably at least an hour, if not longer, because it's just going to be much easier if it's completely dry. So stick that down really well and then put it aside to dry. Okay, and then once it is completely dry, we can do the next step. So what you'll do now that it's dry is cut this back piece of fabric to the same shape as that front bit, and as you're cutting, just be careful not to cut these loops off. It's easy to do that accidentally, so just be careful going around those. And again, don't worry about it being perfect because we're going to fray these edges and then it's going to need a big neaten up with the scissors anyway. So just cut right around. Okay, so once you've done that, you've got both sides cut out, you're going to go right around and fray the edges. So we're going to pull the fabric out until we get the edges really frayed. So it's going to end up looking like this, remember? So you can just use your fingers to tease the fabric out, or you can get scissors and push it out like this. And just go all the way around doing that. And sometimes you might need to actually cut into the fabric, you know, in order to do that. So if you need to cut in on these edges, just cut through until you get to your line of glue. But you want to just pull that out and fray and fray and fray the edges on the front and the back all the way around the shape. So all the way down to the glue. And then once you've done that, you will need to go around the edges with, you can get a comb and comb them all out, and you'll have some bits that are all different lengths. So once you've done it, and you can do this a number of times until you're happy with it, and just get your scissors and you just trim around those edges until you're happy with how neat it is. And then once that's all done, you've got your decoration and you can hang it on either side, the plain fabric or the printed side.